back to Live English channel. My name is Derek, and today I would like to bring you the topic called Modernization and Technologization. As you can see, ChatGPT can be the keywords in our conversations nowadays. There is no doubt that ChatGPT has become the talk of the town. It seems to be a very powerful machine because it can answer all of the questions we are asking. So that's why some people are very excited about its intelligence, and some people are anxious about the threat it is bringing to the current labor force. So what do you think? They are saying to modernize is to take everything, the bad, the good, and to technologize is to play with the unlimited development of human society. You cannot deny that life changes, the world changes, and our society changes every single day. And you have to change. And you are changing every single day. But somehow, you don't notice it. Let's say there are 4 seasons of the year, 28 or 31 days of the month, 7 days of the week, and 24 hours of the day, right? But there won't be the same you all the time. Do you agree? In other words, you have to grow older. You have to be wiser or not. You have to be richer or not. You have to be skillful or not. And you have to be mature or not. You might say that you are the same throughout the years, but it's not true, right? You can find some excuses to fight against or to dismiss my arguments, but in fact, you never be able to go against the truth. So stop deceiving yourself, my friends. You are changing every single second, better or worse. So I am mentioning the changes of yours because I would like to make you understand that nothing is forever. You might be satisfied with what you have today, but your thoughts will change when the sun rises again. So that's why this magic is to keep yourself fully informed and engaged no matter how dramatically the world changes. And remember that you are not allowed to rest on your laurels. Now, I would like you to get back to our story of human and AI technology. Is that a real battle or a sweet harmony? Okay, so I bet that the AI technology is not the new term for you, right? Because you can understand and you can search information related to AI technologies nowadays on the website. Yes. Anyways, have you ever asked yourself the questions that what AI technology has been bringing to our modern lives? Do you notice the changes, the advancements that AI technology has been bringing us? If your answer is no, that means you are an authentic technophobe. Please get down to the earth, wake up, and learn the new technologies if you don't want to be left behind. Don't forget that you are living in the 21st century, in the Industrial Revolution 4.0, and in the era of high technology. So that's why you are supposed to highly recognize that machines and robots have been replacing you. If you are still out there having fun and resting on your laurels. If you notice the changes all over the world and also in Vietnam, especially in Saigon. So you can learn that Machines were placed in factories and plants to replace unskilled labor and also boost the plants and factories' outcomes and productivity. Household machines become more and more common in middle class and high class families. Information machines are set up in bookstores. Automatic ordering machines become the spotlight of McDonald's in Saigon, and even self-service check-in machines are placed at many airports all over the world. So what do they mean? So to make it easier for you to understand and figure out, if you have tried using ChatGPT once in your life, so you can see that it can answer a lot of questions from its user, and the language it is using is quite natural, and sometimes you cannot distinguish the answers coming from a machine or a human. That is the problem, right? So as I mentioned before in my articles, and if you haven't read it yet, so please access to the link below. So in the article is what is the core of communications, I used to explain the 4 levels of communications: providing information, exchanging information, presenting and influencing, and negotiating. Yeah. And if you notice the way the ChatGPT is giving the answers, you can see that it has reached the level 2 of communications. That means this can analyze the keywords you are using to select and pick out the proper information to answer your questions. That means now ChatGPT somehow can replace the low-level consultant. Do you think so? And if you research further, you can see that ChatGPT or the open AI machine is learning and absorbing the information all over the world. It seems to learn the world's entire library, right? It can learn the facts, it can learn the concepts, it can learn the procedures, and even the meta-cognitive knowledge available on the internet. So that's why it can answer all of your questions right now. Anyway, it cannot create the concepts. That's the new concept. It cannot create the new procedures. It cannot create the new meta-cognitive knowledge. So that's your chance. So in this situation, you have to train yourself harder and harder so that you can provide your audiences with active information. In other words, active information can be interpreted as insight. Every time you have any conversations, you have to find out the insight. And the insight here, that means the way you connect things together. That means the theories, what you learn from textbooks, and your experiences. That means the real experiences. You have to connect them together in order to find out the insight, so that you can solve other problems. So that's why you have to work harder. You have to experience more. You might fail, and you have to taste that failure and get the lesson learned. Do you understand me? Yes. You have to activate your brand and let it work properly. If you don't want to, get lost. Now, I will tell you the 4 steps to possess active information. Step number 1. Do your best to upgrade yourself and broaden your knowledge every single day. You can read books, articles, any documents related to your working industry, your job, and the world or your society. Step number 2, read to understand. I say read to understand, not just to collect information like a machine, Read and think about it carefully and seriously. and connect it with your past and current experiences. Do your best to find out the connections. Step number 3, use the connections to solve your problems and other problems to double check your understanding. You might success or fail. Step number 4, keep doing that until it becomes your habit. Remember, your active information will appear when you strictly follow the aforementioned 4 steps over time. It takes time, you know. And the last thing I would like to remind you is to train yourself to live in harmony with technologies and also learn how to stand on the shoulders of the giants. Yeah, because you are living in the high technologies world, you have no choice. You cannot go against the society's development, you know. The other thing is to upgrade yourself. Change or die. It's up to you. And now, I bet that you already learned the 4 steps to possess active information. And I hope that you can apply these 4 steps to upgrade yourself in the coming time. So I hope that my sharing today is helpful for you. And see you guys in the next videos. Thank you. Goodbye.